Alrighty, folks. Hello, SpeedGaming. Welcome to the next match here in the CGC 2023. My name is Jay. I'm joined in the booth here by Bra. Hello. How are you?
Hello, I'm very well.
Also joined in the booth from taking notes is Jeff Games from Games. Thank you for taking your time. We're looking at a good one, folks. We're having two very talented teams facing against each other. Team the Best Seat Rollers, which contains Arrow, Racer, and Captain MD, versus Team Green versus Orange, featuring Uncle Reggie and Dash Prime. This is going to be a really good show. Looks like our runners are about on the way.
Yeah, this is certainly a very spicy match.
Oh yeah.
The best seed rollers are the second seed in the group, and Team Green versus Orange are the first seed in the group. So we should have a very interesting match for us today. Starting off, we're gonna go and check Alcove, and it's dead as always.
Yeah, Alcove really doesn't have much anymore, given that we start with Missile Launcher.
A PB under the ship. And also, we do have a few Echoes RAs today. Looks like we are starting in landing site, no Violet, and the gates unlocked, which means we only have one logical check, I believe, immediately. Considering we also don't have missile launchers start. And I think, was it Prime? I think they just have vanilla suit damage reduction. Let me check. Yes, vanilla suit damage reduction.
Yeah, Primal's Vanilla Suit interestingly enough, the racers agreed to having the Hive gates opened up and Violet shuffled, but not Industrial side.
Huh. Interesting.
Which is an odd choice of gates. I have not encountered that yet.
I cannot tell what that is. That's Echo's bombs. That'll get us moving.
That will definitely give us a good chunk of checks.
We've actually come just the right way. That I believe that's Prime Space Jump up there.
It looks like Bash did not get the bombs though.
Huh? Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Does Reggie get a space jump here? No, Reggie also didn't get space jump.
And Bash's tracker doesn't look like it's working either. I think Bash is disconnected. Or Reggie is disconnected. Either one of them is. And the items are not
Yeah,
connected to
Reggie
each
just
other.
pointed out on race and that RDV hasn't connected.
Anyway, we're getting a look at hints. I missed the first few of them, but I didn't see anyone too bad. Doomed entry, MQB. Well, actually, MQB. We do need Prime Supers for that. And we will also have to do a trip all the way through Lower Mines to be able to pick that up. But, I mean, I think that either Bash or Reggie, one of them is going to have to restart, considering they've both sent one item to the other person.
Mm-hmm. Looks like there was a mix-up with the RAs, which means we will probably have a regen. Because Echoes did not start with Launcher. There was a big list of RAs and there was something mistaken.
And supers. Okay, well, too bad that we are restarting here.
Yep. This is gonna take some minutes. I'll be right back.
Okay. Yep. So we're gonna have to regen this seed. We have. Yeah. Gonna get a new seed since the RAs were mixed up. Echoes was supposed to start with launcher, and then also just with the disconnection issues from Dash and Reggie. It's best to just regen. Jay, actually, my co-commentator, made the seed. So we'll have to wait here for a little bit for new seed to get genned and then exported. Unfortunately, it does take a decent amount of time when you're setting up a race. I know Jay will be moving as fast as he can to get this opened, though. Yep, unfortunate. But maybe our next seed can have better artifacts, please. And what happened was one of the RAs that the teams had agreed to was not actually put into the seed, so they've agreed to restart the race. And there was also a mix-up with like Randovania not connecting to the game from Bash and Reggie, and so they just agreed to restart with a new seed. Yep, now's the time to go get some water. So actually, I'm gonna go get some water. I'm pretty low. Looks like they have the seed exported. I think that Arrow Razor and Captain MD are playing on emulator, so they will get it loaded up probably quite a bit faster. And yeah, you can see that already. Arrow already has it up. The exporting, I guess, I forgot the word. Like ritual? No, not ritual. Like process, I guess. I'm bad at English. The exporting process is kind of it's kind of slow for Nintendo. Okay, I think we'll get going pretty soon here. Just a couple more minutes.
Yeah, okay, I'm back. That was my bad. I'm sorry, folks. I forgot one thing in the RAs. There was a lot of stuff to do for Echoes. And for some reason, I mixed up this race with another race's RAs and took away Missile Launcher.
Artifact on Island entrance, though. Maybe we can get some better artifacts. We could also just get worse artifacts, so it's really just up to how mean Randovania is feeling.
Okay, the races are released. We're about to get going again.
Okay. Take two. Here we go.
Yeah, okay. We just pretend like nothing ever happened. This is the first seed they're doing, of course. Gosh, I've been running on not enough sleep lately. I'm so sorry for the inconvenience. And we're rolling.
Dang, Echoes doesn't load in as fast when you have it starting in Temple Grounds.
Nope.
Will Alcove still be dead as always, though?
Oh,
yeah.
not really dead. We take an early tank.
Yeah, I mean, that E-Tank is very helpful, but it's not major progression. Sonic Boom under the ship? I don't imagine we'll be coming back for that. Sonic Boom is only really useful if you have unlimited beam ammo and unlimited missiles. But
Which are excluded.
yeah, an RA of this race is that we have no multiplayer pickups for Echoes. They've been removed from the pool, so we're never gonna get those.
Well, Cannonball should be a... Cannonball is the only exclusion
Yeah.
because Cannonball is not a real multiplayer pickup.
Yeah, Cannonball is kind of standard. Oh, Seekers.
But no, SJ and
And-
Temple Assembly side. Prime players won't have it as easy this time.
And
Well, there's Dark Suit.
okay. Dark Suit. Okay. That makes our early game a lot easier, but it also means we should watch out for, like, some
W, Spider's Treasure.
Plane of Dark Warship, potentially Hazing Cliff, and also Battleground, Phazon Grounds, and if we find another suit, like, if we have early light suit, we could also have something in, like, Feeding Pit. Dungeon. Oh.
Dungeon.
Well, we still have the same Dark Visor light suit requirements as our previous seed, but we already have one of our suits.
Dungeon, Ruined
That helps
Courtyard,
us.
Fiery Shores, Ruined Shrine, Sank Entrance, Sacrificial Chamber, Ice Runes East, Elite Control Access, Dynamo Works. Do we really have double Ice Runes East?
No, he just opened that artifact twice.
I better hope so. Okay, I like these. I like those artifacts a lot more than the last ones.
So, Spider, nice. So we have a Grapple Guardian requirement, as well as Dark Visor and Light Suit for Dungeon, and Light Suit's not even skippable this time. And who knows what kind of fun the SDKs could bring.
Also, Spider Guardian.
Yeah, Dynamo Works has a 50-50 chance of being Cobalt locked as well. Now, that can be skipped, and I'm sure that Bash Prime can do that skip. But I don't think Captain can, so preferably it's not in the Spider Guardian itself and just in the tunnel, which we can just grab with an instant morph. But Echo's bombs have been found in TTB, I think that's what that room's called.
Yeah.
So both of our teams will have that soon. I think that's another Prime E-Tank down there. Yep. Good amount of E-Tanks for Prime so far. We might even be able to grab Lava Lake if we get early BK.
2 E-Tanks Lava Lake is very tough, especially if it's an item we want to save for Prime. Best case scenario is you have 3 tanks. 3 tanks is basically doable.
Both Echoes players are taking the dangerous action into Great Temple here, but Bash looked like did not pick up the energy tank for Reggie, which could potentially hurt them, but it does save time if they don't need it. And Echo's E-Tank up on Grapple Ledge. And was that space jump in the half pipe? I couldn't
It could
tell.
be, which would be terrible for the which would be terrible because it would mean we need boost ball. Although I think both players could probably pull off the expert standables there.
Yeah,
Or the expert movement.
I'm sure that,
that-
Arrow Razor can.
Was that Echo Supers?
No, that just looked like a missile, I think. Or I'm not sure if that's space jump actually. I don't know. It's not a prime missile. Ooh, boost ball. That'd be useful if we actually had morph ball.
I think that is space jump then.
Yeah, it didn't look like a prime E-Tank or an Echo's E-Tank or Prime Missile, which are the
Damn it,
most common things.
I again was not able to catch Ruined Mystery.
I'm pretty sure that was just an Echo's Missile. An STK here on Hive Totem, and I think we're about to be in BK mode here for Prime. Yep. Well, I guess we still have Ruined Shrine, because I don't think either runner went there straight away, so we can still go do that.
Nope. And Ruined Shrine could very well be vanilla. Or SJ, if it wasn't SJ in Half-Time.
But it looks like with those bombs, we're either expected to... Since we don't have access to Aegon, we're probably going to have Morph Ball in either Hive Chamber B or Communication Area. One of the two.
Also, Bash lost Spider Ball. Bash did not choose to save warp.
Oh, you're right. Bash doesn't have Spider Ball.
We reset it out of Great Temple into main menu.
Yeah, but like, Spider was in GFMC.
Yeah, but we never saved from Great Temple.
Ooh, that could actually, yeah, that could come back to hurt them. Because we have to go back for that Spider Ball. I mean, if this is Morph, then this might hurt them, but they're probably going to go to Calm Area anyways after this. No, okay, yep, we're going to Calm Area. And that's most likely our Morph. Unless it's just here in Ruined Shrine. And
okay, no, that is not space. I'm gonna grab a ledge that is not
dark ammo. Yeah, it's dark ammo. That is true. There is the risk that a ship item is inaccessible for Captain.
I return the NSJ peak. Peaking this item NSJ is really tough. Because you really don't have much time to wiggle. That looked... Huh.
Well, look, I saw something white. So
yeah,
I think that was either light ammo or light beam. Arrow's trying to get a better look.
RAs, we have vanilla suit damage reduction for the prime side, and Echoes has...
Oh, is that wave?
Yes, it is. That was my first thought. That is wave. And Echoes has landing side start, the 2 gates unlocked. What else was it? Violet is shuffled. We have no multiplayer pickups anymore in here. But there's Violet.
Oh, that's unfortunate. That means we have quite a bit of Aegon to go do before we might find Morph. I suppose Morph could technically be Transport B access as well, but that Violet is probably pointing to Aegon. And we might just see... it looks like Bash is going to have to go through Great Temple here.
Yes,
again.
we want that Spider Ball in case... we want that Spider Ball in case it's...
So, yeah, Bash is going to check Transport B access. And we'll see here if Captain just goes through the back to check it. Which wouldn't hurt because it is logical with those bombs. We can get it. And Reggie is just waiting for more for right up there. The NSJ standables to get up there. Yep, the Captain is doing exactly that. Gonna go from behind to check this.
I kind of understand why Bash wants the Spider Ball, given that we probably want to take a look at, what's it called?
Junction site.
Yeah, junction site, thank you. And also...
Missile.
Okay, that's dead, yeah. What does Captain do? Oh, we just leave, okay.
We're going back. But what kind of sucks for Bash? I mean, I don't know if you can bomb jump over this gate. If you can, then I assume Bash will do that. But we might have to fight Dark Missile or Dark Alpha Splinter again.
But that's not the biggest time loss. That can still be be returned with good routing.
But that will give Captain a slight advantage getting into Aegon.
Yeah.
But Bash will get this Violet hint on Umos, and Captain won't. I mean, I assume Bash would go up for that hint.
I think Captain got the hint, actually.
No,
Captain wasn't Great Temple with Violet.
No, he just checked Transport B access and turned around.
Also, there's a key in a Cursed Lake.
That is slightly scary, but that is actually more likely to not be an SDK than it is. And considering we already have Seekers, that's not horrible. Looks like Bash is not going to go look at the hint. And of course we get a thanks game hint immediately. Thanks game.
And of course we get a hint for Spider Ball for Echoes.
No, I think we are actually checking this hint. Yep, I would be doing this as well. This could tell us exactly where Morph is at, or maybe even Prime Bombs. This is usually not that hint.
I kind of agree and I kind of disagree based on the fact that while grabbing the hint is good, Reggie being in BK waiting for Morph isn't.
Yeah.
I mean,
yeah, that's not the hint we wanted to see right there.
Yeah. Also, still, Reggie has the advantage of needing Morph to progress and basically standing in front of Wave Beam just waiting for Morph Ball.
I mean, they both practically are.
Oh yeah, right, Wave Boost Ball. Yeah.
Reggie will just pick up Wave Beam like a couple seconds faster than Arrow due to just being up at the top already.
Well, no, not really. Because Arrow will have Morph probably a lot earlier.
Yeah, but like once they get Morph. Using Seekers for this, I never thought of that, but that's actually a really nice idea and it saves a lot of time.
Yeah, it is.
I'll do that next time I have Seekers for that fight. You don't usually see early Seekers a lot, though. So, and E-Tank. We might just take this straight into Dark Aegon.
No, I would not take this into Light Aegon immediately. There's a too high risk that we have Morph on Bomb Guardian or something like that.
But that Dark suit does make you suspicious of early Dark Aegon having something pretty early on.
I guess I see your point there.
And Spider Ball.
I like both ideas of just playing the safe and checking Aegon Temple and then going into Dark World. We just really do not have time for out of logic checks right now.
It's not out of logic.
Oh no, I mean like going into CMS or something like that. It's just not worth the time right now.
No, what is... Okay. I guess so. Both teams did this Mining Plaza peak.
Wow, what the hell? That damage on Bomb Guardian.
Yeah, we get 5 missiles in right there. Can do a lot of damage.
Holy.
Oh wait, that's Wave.
So it's not gonna be Wave Beam.
So is that just Light Beam then? I think that's Light Beam.
Ice Beam maybe even.
Oh, that could be Ice, yeah.
So we really don't want to have Ice up there right now. Ice would be like worst possible major that could be up there.
Yeah, because then we can as Captain would say, can have fun full clearing your game looking for space jump.
And there's Morph.
Well, we'll see very shortly what is up there. I think it was Light Beam, but it might be something else. It's Echo Visor. Okay. I guess, yeah, that's what the white stuff was.
Yeah.
I'll pick up this.
We are not going for... I don't like us not going for Tower Chamber right now. Even if that isn't logical, Tower of Light is a hotspot for progression and both runners should be easily able to do it.
Yeah, I mean, without Space Jump, I understand. It's pretty far out of logic. Oh, was there something on... Looks like there's something on Grapple Ledge that Arrow wants to grab. Or not Grapple Ledge, Vault Ledge. Since
Yeah,
we're going back this way.
Oh. Yeah. I mean, also probably want to get the visual for Vault itself to isolate it. But yeah, to have Arrow named themselves I'm Bash. Also, I'm gonna be right back.
I'm not sure what was in Mining Plaza. Usually, with this, with how small the screens are here, it's gonna be pretty tough to get a good look at what's there. Ooh, Bash is gonna go straight into early Dark Aegon here, which will mean that they're not gonna get Morph or Wave as fast as Cap and Arrow. Ooh, Arrow's getting really close. Oh yeah, this is a wall boost, by the way. If we boost at the same time we hit a wall, it gives us upward momentum. You can use that to skip bombs in some places. But it is quite precise. Nice, nice. And Emerald, that actually is very good to find there. Nice out of logic grab. And that Emerald will for sure be helping us later on. That also means that we'll potentially have Sank entrance as a progression later. Bash is going this way? We don't have Dark Beam, right? So I don't know why we wouldn't do the oh, that's Amber. That's actually very nice to see because we will get our Amber hints early on. And so Captain's doing a little fast strat to move through Dark Aegon NSJ. We can just climb through this room with some bomb jumps and some precise jumps. And then I'm sure Captain will be doing pretty much the same stuff as Bash. And you can see, I mean, our Echoes players are pretty well just synced up here, except Captain has already gone through and grabbed Morph and Wave, and Bash has not, which is giving, although our Echoes players are synced, our Prime players are going to be quite separated later on due to this early game decision.
Okay, I'm back.
Looks like a missile just in the tree. I didn't catch what was on Vault Ledge.
Any big updates?
I guess gravity, if you want to call that big.
Grabsuit and Emerald. Where was Emerald?
Emerald was in Ruin Gallery. Amber was in Junction Site. So
Wait, did Arrow get the wall boost?
Yes.
Let's go.
Captain will be grabbing that Amber shortly. Inghive Key 2, we don't need that.
Vault Ledge was an E-tank. I see.
With 4 E-tanks, our prime runners should be fairly comfortable now with moving for quite a while. I mean, that's still, we might want some more for mines, but this should be good for a long time.
I think both runners should be able to have like I think Arrow and Reggie should be fine on 4 ratings, honestly. They're both very talented at the game.
So we're taking a quick save here because we're probably going to go for Zoid in a second. And we can wall boost to get out, actually, if it's something we want to keep, but it's probably going to be faster or just reset if it's nothing and very astute.
Oh.
So, what does that even give us? That gives us Lava Lake and Swords Cavern, right? Spider Ball. That doesn't give us anything, right? Without bombs or power bombs, I don't think so.
Mm.
Oh,
Well,
and there are power bombs.
we would also be able to reach NSJ Tower of Light right now.
That's true, yes. Tower Chamber. Ooh, and with that gravity, we are only bombs away from having Tower Chamber in Logic right now.
Yes.
And I wouldn't be surprised at all if bombs are in Sand Cache.
Also, Arrow got Spider for the perfect timing here. Arrow's gonna be able to get up a dynamo and not have to come back.
Yep. Just a missile. Shortly see what's in Transport Center. I don't suspect this is progression, though. Prime Grapple. I guess that actually can be useful without Space Jump. What is Arrow doing? Can you
Arrow
actually
tried to wall boost up
can you
there.
wall boost up there for... Or do you...
I'm not sure. I know you can wall boost Tower Chamber. I don't know if you can wall boost that specific check.
Can you do it? Do you need to, like, not have gravity for that, though?
Again, I'm not sure. The wall boost is a trilogy way of getting that.
Okay. Oh, yeah, you probably need to not have gravity for that, I'd suspect.
That Amorb is unlucky. There's Prime Grapple.
Ooh, you know what? We might have something in Training Chamber Access as well. Because I think that there's nothing stopping us from just picking that up right now.
Nope.
And if we get bombs, could we have Space Jump in Training Chamber?
We could.
That would be fun to see.
If the logic chain wants to be bad, we could.
Wait, was that Echo's PBs in Vent Area A? No, that can't be, right? Wait, I'm gonna take a look back at that. Hold on. That is power bombs in Vent Area A. Okay.
That's a oddly specific place to put power bombs in Renovania, I'm not gonna lie.
So, we would logically need Light Beam for that. There's the wave for Reggie. And there's Prime Bombs on DMT. Perfect timing since Arrow's on this Zoid right now, yeah. So
Yeah, and Reggie's gonna get more full in just a second, so now it's just they need to catch up. Or not even really they, because Bash and Arrow are pretty. Bash and Captain are really close. It's like Reggie needs to catch up with Arrow now. Arrow had a good head start there.
Yep. Oh.
All of Combat Mastery Dark Beam. Oh, Captain does not have that info though.
Yeah, that could be big info. I mean, that would mean we have to get Light Beam before then, which kind of points us that direction anyways. But that could have potentially big information. And this does look like Tower of Light from Reggie. This is kind of like something you really think. I really think there's progression here, of all places, since of that gravity. But we do have quite a bit available to us with Varia, Bombs, and Wave. Plus all our... We have all our ball upgrades for Prime.
There we go, nicely done, Reggie.
Ice Beam and Aegon Waste? Wow.
Oh no.
That is interesting. That is really interesting.
That's gonna be either Labs or MSB. Both not good.
We could even see, like... I don't know, we might even see out of logic MSB here.
Thing is, you don't really want to have space. You don't really want to have oops all beams before you get space jump, because otherwise, you have the seats where I gen use space jump in PPC. Oh no, what did I do? I cursed it. I said in race time like I also regen to give space jump a better location.
Well, yeah, you did. We also don't have screw attack either. Just gonna point that out, which really is not good. Because...
Ooh, at least 27 minutes in.
That's pretty late, I mean, already. Like, the chances of having screw attack be super late is not unlikely here. We might even have screw go mode, especially with Echo Visor.
Unfortunately, Jeff, I do not have the permalink for the first seat anymore.
Oh, we're going for NSJ Antechamber.
Yeah, I like the play. Want to rule out as much as possible, given that ice is soon in logic. Big issue is this bomb jump here. This bomb jump is really bad, so we probably really just take every step vanilla here.
And I mean, I think we probably are gonna see either Light Beam or Echo's Space Jump somewhere in Magmore. Considering Echoes should be in BK here with what we have.
Yeah. It could also be that Light Beam is just right here and or Space Jump is an anti-chamber and Prime has to logically soft lock. Because right now we strangely got every required item for the anti-chamber.
Yeah, and there was nothing in Tower Chamber.
Yeah, as I expected, Arrow's not going for the HBJ. To be honest, I would have been surprised about that.
No, yeah, pretty much. You have to be super efficient with it in order to save time here. With cutscene skips, it is very fast to just hit the wave slot.
Yeah, the big issue with the wave slot is just that now we have to fight the Hall of the Elders ghosts, and that is what we want to try to evade. We want to try, in best case scenario, never hit the wave beam slot because the ghosts and Hall of the Elders are just slow. Also, Captain got the hint.
Yeah, it looked like he was playing for hints. And since we're BK and Echoes, it makes a lot of sense. Looks like we're going for NSJ CMS, which I actually like a lot.
Yeah, it gives. We know that Ice Beam is in Aegon, so we probably want to find that as fast as possible. Yet still,
Ice Beam being before Space Jump is really bad.
Yeah.
This gives us so much options on where bad stuff could end up.
I mean, now, I would probably go to Mining Station B before just wall crawling there. I don't know if Captain knows that, though. Which...
I mean, to be honest, I would probably have not gone for the anti-chamber play here. I would have probably gone for Magma.
Yeah, that seems the most likely.
Because what's most likely to me right now is Kumon.
Oh, yeah.
We coincidentally got that Spider Ball and Grapple. And Wave Beam.
Yeah, Echoes could actually be BK here for quite a while. Because we have all of Magmore, and then, like, 2/3 of Fen available to us right now. Well, actually, we don't have Space Jump, never mind.
Yeah,
that kind of limits us a lot.
Without Space Jump, it limits us at Courtyard. I mean, Plant is always just kind of there. You want to try and not do bosses as long as possible.
This is an Echoes PB here in Frigate Crash Site that Arrow's picking up.
Yeah.
That's a good find. It lets Captain do some PB checks.
It was option to move as well. And Arrow can now try to do the bad dash on top of the ship.
Yeah, I mean, I think we can we not just go through Thardus to get up to the top of Rune Courtyard? Also, we have spiders, so we can just use that to get up Rune Courtyard.
Yeah, but Observatory is going to be a big problem.
Yeah, and without supers, we don't actually have anything to do in that.
Because if Prime Space Jump is an Observatory, I would laugh. But that's literally like the worst spot for Prime where Space Jump could be. There's no worse spot than that.
And right now we don't have ice, so that can't be available. And with Echoes being in BK, that's going to be out of logic for a while.
Well, the thing is, Echoes isn't BK until space. And
or Light Beam.
I just don't like the idea of isolating Lava Lake right here, if I'm allowed to be honest.
No, I mean, we might go for Lava Lake. You know, I want to see Screw attack an Airy. Looks like Bash is gonna take a peek at what's here in CMS now. I can't tell, but that doesn't really look like ice. I'm unaware of how we grab this NSJ.
Bomb jumps, as always.
Some really precise bomb jumps. Oh god, that looks horrible.
It looks horrible because it is.
Yep, and that is all we can do. Yeah, I mean, in this situation, Cap is gonna go get the FTA hint, which is, I think, kind of the last thing we can do before we start wall crawling for things. And I mean, the first place I'm wall crawling is Mining Station B, because that has a hint and 2 checks, considering we have Seekers.
No, Jeff, we did not see Training Chamber yet. I absolutely agree with you there. Again, we could have probably done a better job at Chozo cleanup, but Arrow went for the anti-chamber play, and going back from there would have been too slow.
Reggie is also going for this, and we're gonna try and do this 3BJ. Of course we get a joke in there. Holding L makes you move faster, which ironically Captain is not holding L right now.
That 3BJ is a lot harder. than I expected it originally to be.
But 2 anti-chamber plays. If it is in training chamber, that would be very bad. I mean, both the teams would feel super behind for that, most likely. Unless Reggie does go back for that right now. But Reggie did go to Magma Pool, right?
No.
I thought I saw Reggie go that way.
If Reggie would have went that way, we would have also seen training chamber. I'm very sure we didn't.
Just gonna go ahead and scan all these gates. And Bash is now just waiting for Light Beam. And knowing that that space jump, since Bash has done CMS Command Center, we know that space jump is probably not next, considering it would only give us bioenergy. Bioenergy and Storage D, but Storage D is not going to be anything because we know where Dark Beam is at.
You forget about the ship.
That's true, the ship.
Also, Captain also finding Dark Alpha Splinter again.
Yeah, Cap is going for this hint on Umos, since he didn't see that earlier.
That hint just won't help us though.
Yeah, unfortunately, it's not a good hint.
Nice sunburst.
Ooh, Reggie is actually going back this way, so we might see Training Chamber. We could also see him pick up Emerald as well, since Reggie never checked Ruin Gallery. That's just light ammo. Oh no, this is Flagra.
That's an interesting play, an odd choice, I like it.
Our ghosts are out of logic with how super is right now, but Flagra is fully in logic.
Wait, where was Spider?
Spider was somewhere in Echoes. It was on Jump Guardian. What is that? That's
Honestly, that's Echo Space Jump, yeah, as I called it.
Okay, Captain probably just turns around here and goes back to GFMC, yeah.
Yep, we do.
So that means we're gonna see something most likely either on the ship or in bioenergy. Since CMS Command Center are both dead, that's most likely what we're seeing here. And a peek at the Ing Reliquary hint. That was a missile. We do not need that. Ooh, okay. I actually really like this from Bash. We're doing Sandigger Secret World, probably to go to Mining Station B. We're not going to Mining Station B? Okay. This is probably... I think we're going to go all the way to Aegon Temple and go into Sand Canyon NSJ from here, it looks like.
Did you hit the load trigger?
You can just force load this. Oh, it looks like he hit the load trigger, though.
If you force load this, you crash.
No, you don't.
It crashed me like a bazillion times already.
I don't know. I'd never crash from force loading that room.
Doesn't look like Flagro was a good play there. Let's hope the ghosts are better.
Yeah, this is an out of logic ghost, so
Also, we have some beautiful ghost juggles there. That was a good strain.
Arrow is... I hope this was a pivot save back to Tower of Light.
Nope.
Oh wait, yeah, Arrow
one safe
climbed.
one.
Arrow climbed, so... I guess we'll see Training Chamber here. But we know that this is dead. And then Tower of Light without Space Jump is a really tough set of bomb jumps. So we probably will not go for that. Just a neat tank on Ghosts. Yeah, you can get that cutscene peak if you just go up to the first level. You can shoot the pegs and then it'll show you what item is up top.
Problem is Arrow still isn't in BK, and Arrow probably realized that we isolated Lava Lake, so we don't want to go for time waste right now in case Lava Lake is the answer.
Well, Arrow is already picking up Lava Lake. Reggie will find Bash's space jump, like, just in time for Bash to finish this NSJ wall crawl. Which is kind of funny.
I'm just really asking myself where Prime SJ is right now.
PPC.
No, not again.
I mean, it would be kind of amazing if you gave Arrow 2 space jump and PPC seeds. Okay, we're finally going to get our check of Training Chamber supers. So now
Reggie
those
did
ghosts are
not.
logic.
So Reggie did not go for that.
And I think that was just an Echo Z tank. Well, those supers... Oh, wait, no. MQB was only an artifact in our last seed. But it could potentially be required still. And that actually opens up the possibility of Space Jump and Research Lab Hydra as well.
And also, we didn't check the tree.
No, we did. It was Missile.
I see.
Yeah, none of our artifacts were supers locked. So SDKs could still be, but as of right now, we do not have any hard supers requirements. Bash has completed this wall crawl and will be getting Dark Beam shortly, but we'll need to wait for Space Jump to get out, but we'll be getting Space Jump in like 30 seconds from Reggie anyway, so yeah.
Yeah, Bash and Reggie are having some really convenient timing right here.
The question is, where's Light Beam, though? I mean, I would suspect it's in Bioenergy, but if not, if it's in Fen, this probably puts Bash and Reggie into the lead, with Bash having Dark Beam sooner, and then certainly Reggie will get into Fen before Arrow, since Arrow is doing Flagra and Ghosts right now. And we all love to do NSJ Hall of Combat Mastery. Oh, and I guess we don't get Space Jump immediately. We'll have to go all the way to Lava Lake before we can get that, so it might be a few minutes. Bash is gonna need space jump to get out of here. Unless I guess we could actually go all the way to main gyro with this dark beam, so technically we don't.
Maybe Arrow was right with the prediction the race time, and now we have space jump on high entrance. What does Dark Beam really give us right now?
Just some checks in labs. We also get to do dark labs. It also gives us mining station B. So we'll probably find ice with this dark
No,
beam.
wait, did Reggie save reset?
Reggie just save warped back to Talon.
But did we pivot save?
No, I don't think Reggie's ever been in Magmore. Oh wait, why are we? I guess we're doing this so we can check Lava Lake first, which is the correct play here, considering that it's Echo Space Jump. Looks like Captain is... I can't tell what Captain's doing here. But it does not look like Captain's picking this up, so... I don't think this is
Clearing
anything
out
important.
labs, trying to find Ice Beam.
So, Light Beam is in Prime, then. Unless
Probably
there's
an early
something...
Fenton, honestly.
Unless there's something I'm forgetting about. Looks like Light Beam is in Fenderana.
Oh, Bash Beam related in Hive Dynamo.
Ooh, okay, and we have the artifact on the tunnel. So we will probably a bit later on do the instant morph to pick that up. To avoid having to fight Spider Guardian. Unless that's also an SDK, which would be funny. We've had that before, where one check in Hive in Dynamo Works is an artifact, the other one's an SDK. Oh, this is Training Chamber. I assume Reggie heads into Lava Lake, though. Soon. I think Era will be getting into... into Fen probably before Reggie does here. Since we're almost done with this ghost fight, and Arrow has already done all of Magmore. So we know that this is not going to be Dark Beam, but this could, like, be something out of logic that we're checking in Storage D. We also get to check Main Reactor here. Just another out of logic check. It's just a power bomb, we don't need that. And we're just resetting. I assume we saved at the save station. In,
I don't like that's not peaking.
yeah, Main Reactor has a
Main reactor.
tendency to be progression, so I would be peaking Main Reactor. And so it does look like Bash did actually go all the way through to main gyro here, and I think we're just going to save warp out. And Arrow is heading into Magmore, soon into Fendrana. So it won't be a long time before we get what is most likely our light beam. I mean, I think at this point, what checks in Aegon do we have that could still be light beam? It could be any, or that could be ice. It could be any of the 3 mining station B checks. So it could be mining station B, storage A, or mine shaft. It could be main reactor. It could be sand processing, and I think storage C, storage B.
I just want to point out we never checked what's on top of the ship.
We did. Captain did. It was just some beam ammo.
Oh, I see. Looks like Reggie's about to finally get Bash Space Jump.
And just in time for the ship item, I think. That's
Yeah.
probably what... I mean, I guess Bash is going this way because of Emerald, but it also works out well with Space Jump. We'll be able to check the item on the ship. Oh yeah, Light Beam and Hydra. That would be hilarious.
Reggie can really catch up here with movement.
Reggie does have to do everything in Magmore, whereas Arrow has already checked it, though. So he's still a few minutes behind. So without Space Jump, we can get Ice Runes East, the Spider Ball item. I don't think we can get the Lighthouse, logically. We can get Canyon, Rune Courtyard, Hydra, Thardus, and Cumon.
Yeah, Echo's mains are locked. By Light Beam. That was
an E-Tank, yeah. That's an E-Tank and FTA. Arrow's gonna get this hint for Battleground. Or
I think
not,
if I'd be in Reggie's position right here, I'd probably skip everything that's not in logic. And really just go for the bare minimum of logical plays.
And we might be doing just that.
Though I'd still like to see the what's it called? The Cumon play.
Yeah, maybe. There's our artifact in Ice Runes East, so the item on the item behind the ice could be something.
Oh, nice recovery, Reggie.
I'm wondering what Captain is doing here. I think we're just rolling in circles while we're waiting. So surely Captain has deducted that Light Beam is all we're gonna need to find our Dark Beam. And once we get that, we should pretty much for sure have access to ice somewhere. Which is...
Well, Arrow wants
Oh.
Canyon.
Is it Space Jump? Oh my god.
It's always Canyon.
Oh my gosh.
It's always Canyon. Ever since they said it. We've had access to that a lot earlier.
Yep, since bombs we've been able to get to this.
And also, we still gotta keep in mind, Reggie is right next to Arrow, basically. Even though Reggie got Morphball like 10 minutes later. 5 to 10 minutes later.
This is gonna be phase on grounds from Bash.
Yep, it looks like we're going for Tower of Light. Please pivot safe. God, thank you.
Not Tower of Light
Yes.
just yet.
Oh, we're saving in case we have something on Shigo?
Well, we have Wave.
Yeah, I'm questioning
Oh,
myself why we would
Bash
save.
Prime is dead. Oh wait, that's a death. Warp.
That
Never
was an
mind.
intentional death.
Yeah, that's a death warp.
We don't have light beam. Yeah, Space Jump being next in progression is really bad for seat rollers. Because this just opens the amount of where light beam could end up even more, and Bash got Dark Beam already out of logic.
Yeah, I mean, most likely we have Light Beam here in Fenderana.
Dark Beam is in Hall of Mastery. And Prime Space Jump is what Prime Space Jump what feels like Prime Space Jump lately always has been if it's in Prime. It's always Courtyard. Not Courtyard, it's always Canyon.
Yeah, and especially with Space Jump, it's not too bad to just do our Aegon Temple Secret World and grab the item. Grab our Dark Beam.
I have to say though, this has been a very slow-paced seed here. Also, Reggie basically caught up to Aruba now. Because we're getting a Space Jump here.
Okay, we're gonna see Mining Station B finally. Which I suspect is Ice. Does not have a bad chance of being here. Unless we also get our hint here. Yep, there's Ice. And now Reggie can be moving for quite a while.
No, we don't want to do ice checks.
Well, yeah, but like, we are moving for a long time.
Yeah. That I agree on, but we really don't want to do ice checks right here.
Yeah.
Because ice beam being locked by dark beam literally only gives us the info that light beam can't be locked by ice.
Yeah,
Which is good info, but still.
Yeah, we're just looking for Light Beam. If it's here in Tower of Light, that's pretty big for Cap and Arrow, though.
I don't know about it. If that would really be big, because I'm pretty sure Reggie will go for it as well soon.
I mean, I think it's a very bold play to go Tower of Light, because this is the only check we have here, whereas we, against all of Labs,
That's why we pivot saved.
I mean, it still loses time if it's not it. Like, that's
It still
like,
loses time, but
several minutes gone.
take into account how much progression has been lately on Tower of Light. Or in general has been on Tower of Light. There's always just this chance that you don't want to miss out on.
Okay,
I don't like us picking up the artifact here right now, though.
Not resetting? If we don't reset, this is like really bad.
Well, looks like we're about to pick up a root cave.
I mean, still, like, Root Cave is also out of logic, too.
Yeah, we really should just not go for out of logic checks right now.
Yeah, we need to be going for Fen. Now that we know it's not Tower of Light, it's somewhere in Fenderana.
Because Echo's not moving is terrible. I'd still like to say I'd like to see the Qmon play. We had access to Qmon for a long time.
Oh yeah, we
No.
can. This could be a Qmon play though from Arrow afterwards, because we will be next to Farmagmore. Reggie could also just go to Qmon right now as well.
Yeah, Reggie's also going for the Fathers play first. Probably want to check Qmon here.
Graph boost.
I don't like this setup for Fathers skip though. But I guess it worked. No, Qmon's dead.
We probably want to do
We're
reverse,
probably gonna do reverse laps, yeah, I was about to say.
and we might check. Since we don't have thermal, I guess that just the background makes it look like we have thermal. Oh, we
Reggie was thinking about not fighting Tharas. But again, Tharas is just a progression magnet lately. There's no real reason to say no. That can be there, but that depends on whether or not. Yeah, the labs is fully in logic. The thing is, farm fan into reverse labs isn't too bad as long as research core isn't a big item, because currently we don't have visors. So if we have to pick up research core and have to find our way through dark labs without visors, that's gonna be a lot of time waste.
Yeah, I mean, Arrow does kind of. Arrow needs.
Oh!
What was that?
Okay, apparently it's a prime, so I thought I saw Echo Supers in there.
Oh. Well, Arrow really needs to go for reverse labs though here, and I mean, unless there's something actually on Thardis, we kind of need to not fight Thardis right now.
We're probably not gonna go for Tardis, you know. Oh yeah, Arrow can't do reverse labs. Arrow doesn't have Ice Beam. So yeah, that Ice Beam gives Reggie a lot more routing opportunity. That's Phazon. Phazon is in transport access. Frigate is out of logic. And that's exactly the worst, the bad case as I talked about it. We probably want to pick up that STK now, so we have to find our way through Dark Labs. That's the only big issue I have with doing Dark Labs. Nice, got the full on thread.
Yeah, I do agree that a hints from Bash is probably a good idea to see soon. But getting there might be tough.
I mean, Prime Reggie at least is in Plasma Go mode. Once Reggie has Plasma, Reggie can pick up everything they would ever need.
Bash is really going for the C-Tank. And we got it. We still have not seen Light Beam, though. And I think Arrow is going out to the front of Fen, so if it's in Hydra, Cap gets that maybe sooner, but
Darklabs isn't too.
Cap is still pretty far behind, though.
It's not that Darklabs is too bad. Is really bad. It's that Darklabs without visors can be really bad. So Light Beam is probably going to be in Hydra.
I think so. If it's not, I have questions.
I mean, it has to be, right?
Yeah, I think so. Or some other kind of progression has to be there.
This is our last logical check then.
Oh, well,
never mind.
Dark Visor.
But what does Dark Visor logically give us right now?
Oh no, we can go. My God, we don't even need Light Beam anymore because we can. Oh wait, no, we do still need Light Beam. Never mind.
We don't
No,
know
yeah,
what
that doesn't give
is.
us anything. No, yeah, I don't think that gives us anything. Battleground, but can we even
Yep,
get to
there's Light
Battleground?
Beam.
Yeah, yeah, we can't actually get to Battleground.
Now we can.
Well, yeah, now we can, of course.
And now Reggie can have fun full clearing the game.
And I don't imagine it's long before Arrow gets ice either. Like, Arrow might even get ice before we're done with labs. Because I assume Captain rushes for Aegon checks, knowing that ice is in Aegon, and we probably go mining station B immediately.
The problem is that hint was a long time ago, so Captain
mean-
might have still forgotten about it.
I mean, you have to remember an ice beam hint. There's no way you don't remember an ice beam hint. Because it's just that huge of an item. Like, at this point, once you get this dark beam, you're thinking, well, you know, Prime is running out of checks here pretty soon, so I need to find ice. And you know ice is an Aegon, so...
Even then, we definitely have a twist in here from Seed Rollers having the lead to Orange, Green versus Orange having the lead.
Yep, for sure.
And I love it. I love the tension. Reggie will have to look again at Phasing Suit, rolling past it. I mean, you call Light Beam Hydra NSJ, Jeff. This is not as bad.
I think this will be hints from Bash, probably.
Hopefully. I think now is actually really just the very perfect time to grab hints. Because Reggie can move like a lot.
Yep.
Reggie can basically full clear minus lower mines. Also another SDK.
We know we're still gonna need light suit though for Echo's go mode.
Yeah.
Light suit phase on at least. We could
I
still
mean,
need
we know what
Annihilator.
Razon is.
Oh yeah, light suit plasma. I mean. And screw attack. Gonna pick up that grapple. That could actually be logically required.
Yeah, there might be a good chance that I gen Arrowway tournament seed with Space Jump and PPC. You know you've gen a terrible seed if both Prime players do not have Space Jump within 2 hours.
So, Cap really needs to turn back around and go to Aegon right now.
Not yet. We were about to get SDK hints, but it looks like Bash changed his mind.
Okay, good. Cap is going back to Aegon.
Oh, I love what Bash is doing here right now. We know that there's Reggie's beam related in the Cursed Lake, so going for this now can really be powerful. Is that plasma?
I think that's just beam ammo. That's a missile.
It's a missile.
Okay. Cap is going to be going straight for Mining Station B, which is the correct
No,
play.
it was Bash key, not a beam related. It was beam related last year.
So Captain or Arrow is BK for like 2 minutes before before Cap picks up ice.
Yeah.
Keep getting their names backwards.
Arkanox, it was the match between the best seed rollers and Team Nicey. Also, thanks, Jeff. But again, this puts Reggie and Bash in a lot better position. Because we have just so much more info.
Oh, maybe Arrow is just AFK or something. So we're still not moving, even when we get ice.
I like Reggie breaking into mines here.
Looks like we're reloading the room to get more PB drops.
Yep, best chance. Getting the promise PB is better because we gotta blow up the rubble in PPC.
Yeah, and without X-ray, we want to check that.
Okay, it looks like we're now going for hints on Bash side. To be honest, Reggie's audio sounds fine on his stream. I don't know. I didn't notice that, to be honest. Might want to keep an eye on that then.
Reggie did Farfen, right?
Yes.
Okay, I assume so.
Reggie did Farfen, Reggie full clip Magma. We only have Mines, Late Talon, Frigate, and some stray checks in Chosen. With some stray checks, I mean one check. Nicely done, Bash.
Thermal is Storage Depot B.
And that could give us access to logical reverse frigate.
Or forward frigate.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, once we get these SDKs, we will have our world pretty open up. We just need to find what we know is still required. We know we're gonna need a light suit, and we know we're gonna need plasma. But if there's something else, we
That's
don't
true.
know about it right now. Oh yeah, and screw, of course. But now we have that, so that makes our life quite a bit easier. What was this in War Ritual? That's Cobalt. Gives us more hints. I think
But
we
is Captain also going for hints right here? No, we're going for Dark Labs.
Yeah, this is Dark Labs. We probably see Torvis from Bash after this. We want to go for some we want to see some Emerald hints. But Bash does not have Grav, which was in Arbor Chamber. So that would make lower Torvis considerably slower, but
also Seekers again not doing what they're supposed to do. How much SDKs are we on Bash side?
4. Both.
That's already a very good count for 120.
Yep, both of them have 4.
PCA. Profane Path.
Oh my god.
Sentinel's
Path. All the bad ones.
MQB.
Oh my gosh.
Hydro Chamber Storage.
And that's it.
Oh god.
Yeah.
Those are places. So Echo Visor and Annihilator. We need Annihilator.
Yeah, we're gonna definitely want Annihilator for that.
I
Because
know the Bash knows the Mining Plaza SAU. I don't know if Bash knows any of the other ones.
yeah,
Just know they're all terrible.
Mining Plaza is like considerably the easiest SAU comparatively to other ones. So it might I would
Aaron also making his way into mines. There's
but
Annihilator.
oh nice. Okay, yeah.
Oh no, wait, was it not Annihilator? Looked like it.
I couldn't I mean Reggie's not picking it up, so what's Bash doing right here?
Prime was a beam related, I think.
I guess we're trying to wall crawl back to keep supers, but shouldn't we be over by the door to War Ritual? Or I
No,
guess
we don't
oh, we're
have
looking
supers. We
at
want to check. We want to check at the Far Shrine because it had a beam related for Reggie, as far as I remember.
oh, okay. Yeah, I would not be going for SAUs here, considering we have to do 2 of them. Oh. You might want to make the room visible before you do that. Okay, I'm not sure how we get out here if we're not wrong roomed.
We
I
don't.
there is a way. Oh, you just don't. Well, it was just Echo's beam related. Probably wanted to check it for Annihilator.
Is it going to be a live grow plasma? That would be a classic. Nope, just himself. Okay, we're checking MQA plasma. It wouldn't let us see that, but I can pay off really big if we haven't with plasma MQA. Nope, that's a new tank. Interesting. I agree, and at the same time I disagree. Checking Sendina and MQA can be good because plasma can be there. But also saying to leave it out makes sense because it's just slow. But I had race that got that had its decision made by MQA plasma. Frigate is also dead. Reggie is safe resetting. We're probably just gonna do. Are we going to do freaking crash that climb actually? And wow, this was a terrible maze. Yeah, okay, so Reggie is going to go for the frigate walkthrough. Not walkthrough, for the frigate climb. Bash made his way into Torvus. That's just a prime Zaldo. Oh, there's X-Ray. That's a good spot to have it in. It could be Hall of the Elders, honestly, yeah. That is an option. Arrow only slowly catching up behind. Reggie's probably gonna stand in front of MQA again, yeah. We are not looking that well on the plasma right now. Okay, Bash made his way into Dark Torvus. Hmm. Iceman could be in so many places though. And not Iceman Plasma. Oh, we still need Annihilator as well. Nope, it can't be vanilla. Reggie checked plasma processing.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Yep, my internet was a little glitchy there, so it kicked me out. But I've made it back.
All too much. We're still looking for Annihilator. We're still looking for Plasma. Reggie found X-Ray.
Where?
Overgrown Cavern.
Alright, any useful emerald hints so far?
Not as far as I have seen it.
What's Bash trying to do here?
Plasma is most likely just gonna be in Echoes. Yeah, I think it has to. Oh, but that is huge. That is very good info. Also, Bash is trying to walk her into storage, into Cache B.
Yeah, that actually is pretty good info. Plasma can't be grav locked, but there are only 3 checks that require it with the trick logic. So yeah, I don't think you can actually ceiling warp onto Cash B. I think you have to go into Dark Dwarf's Temple. I mean, you probably can, but it's not as easy as it is to get in here.
This seed is weird. We had a very slow seed into a very jet seed into a very slow seed again. To be honest, even though the items aren't as different by now, Reggie still has a lot of checks over Arrow done by now, and Bash still has a lot of checks over Captain done by now. That's the main issue.
Yeah, I mean, we're gonna be going into Lower Torvis soon. It's probably important. And this is a portal chamber wall crawl to get out of the Dark World. Nicely done. Captain gets screw now.
Thing is just, low Torvus is out of logic, we don't have supers.
That's true, yes.
No, we don't have infos on supers on when they come into logic.
So, I mean, I'm... Like, I would even, like, go for Cash B Chasm to try and get into Lower Torvis fast, because I can take Lower Torvis hints, pick up the artifact and SDK down there, and then head into Sank from there.
Yeah, Chica's hinted dead. There's no way Chica has progression. But how about Tumor's Torvus energy supers? That'd be hilarious.
Nice flamethrower.
I still don't like that flamethrower got a retexture for Prime but not for Echoes. Sometimes it just looks like the standard flamethrower. Nice, Dark Torvus key free. Oh, we gotta be careful with the ether box here. I also just want to point out that we have like a gigantic amount of stuff in Sank and Logic by now. Yeah, probably. Nicely done, Bash. The problem is, Baha, we found Space Jump 40 and 50 minutes in. We don't have Plasma yet. We know Plasma's going to be an Echo, so I completely understand why we're not going for tricks anymore and just trying to do checks ASAP. Because Reggie's going to wait in front of MQA in just a second. Also, Annihilator in Underground Tunnel. There was actually progression in Underground Tunnel again. I can't believe it.
Did Bash do the BSJ over the gate?
No. Actually, I don't know.
How do we get down there then?
Bash screw tagged in Torvus Temple access. Screw tagged into the tunnel and
Ah,
ceiling
okay.
wall. Torvus Temple. But yeah, Reggie's going to be forced to wait in front of MQA for a good while. Because now Bash is at a point where Bash is pressured to find Plasma, and that is bad.
And now I think the captain already did most of these Dark Labs checks, so this is giving him some
Bash
time.
already. Bash has done Dark Labs already.
Really?
Yeah, we didn't do Din Cache 4 though because we didn't have Dark Beam on the first pass.
Okay. Oh yeah, and we don't have supers either way to get there.
I'd like to see a push into Sank. We haven't touched Sank like at all, besides of Dark Beam, and we don't know if there won't be progression in Sank. Because Sank is in Logic. Like a lot of stuff in Sank is in Logic by now.
Yep, it's pretty well available. So
And
Plasma.
currently, we're in Plasma Light Suit Go mode currently.
Yeah,
For Bash and
Plasma.
Reggie.
Plasma being in upper Sank would not surprise me. We could also have supers there, and then it's just somewhere locked behind supers.
Yeah. Echo's boost is unknown. But as far as we know, we don't need Echo's boost so far.
No, I don't think we do.
And at least for Bash, I'm pretty sure Bash would be able to get Cannonball if it's really needed.
Yeah, we can definitely get Cannonball if we need it. Oh, Sank entrance needs boost if we come in from the front.
Oh yeah. Sank entrance is like the one check where we might want to have Cannonball or Boost Ball for that. Unfortunately, Frigate is dead as well. Looks like we're going towards Sank, actually.
Yep, that makes sense.
I mean, having an artifact in Sank is good because it just means we don't have to worry about leaving Sank entrance alone for right now.
Yeah, it's good. And if we don't want to get booster cannon, we can, since we have Dark Visor Seekers, we can just wall crawl backwards from Reactor Core and get in that way.
Yeah, you're absolutely right, actually. And yes, Sand Canyon is also a check that's opened right now. Because we didn't have Screw for a long time. Yes. If... Oh! Let's go, there's boost. Yeah, this route's decently into... Oh, Reggie is going for wall crawling here. This is a very dark wall crawl though. But I like it, it gives us info and we have to pick up we have to pick up PCA anyway, so... It's not a bad one to do. Plasma being last location of beam has been so rare these last days, or last weeks. Wait, what? Did we get him for Plasma on Airy? I mean, it could be right now, but Plasma could literally be anywhere in Sank right now. Well, that's Grapple. I don't think we're picking that up.
And if Plasma's in area, we can just walk all in without boost and then reset. We don't even need boost for that. It's not confirmed to be in Sank, but like, it's kind of like gotta be in Sank at this point.
As long as we don't have supers, it probably just really has to be here, yeah. That was a very fast Dynamo Axis. Okay, so it's not in Hive Gyro. Or is it? Oh.
Captain safe warping. This will probably be go into Aegon and then get we might be getting underground tunnel from that side, which would be good since that's Annihilator and it's required. Oh, we have boost. Where was boost at?
Boost was in Sand Canyon.
Ah, nice.
Looks like we're going for Airy.
We might just be doing hot main gyro as well.
Yeah, fair point.
But an airy check doesn't seem unlikely either.
I mean, given that you can peek the area item, you could probably just save and look at it.
Yep, Bash will probably do that. Also, this is PCA wall crawl from Reggie.
Yeah, but this is the hard version of it.
Yeah, we need to be a little lower, I think. That's a little bit too low. I'm not a big fan of this wall crawl. I just cannot pull it off very well. Wait, did Bash? Oh, Bash reset out of Cobalt. That's right. So Bash is not going to have Cobalt for this.
Where was Cobalt again? And Reggie crashed. Yeah.
Yep, that is just something that can happen right there. Cobalt was War Ritual Grounds. Yeah, you do have to kill the Elite Pirate, but that can sometimes still just crash even if you kill it.
That's a nice BSJ strat there. That was a clean watch station there. Let's go. There's Cannon.
I guess no Airy anymore. Unless it's really worth using Cannon to check it. Oh, that looks like Plasma. Yep, ATS.
Yep, ATS. That's Plasma for Reggie. That is light suit go mode for them.
So now where's Light Suit?
You guys gotta calm down. Light suit could still be on Airy. Yeah, and it will be a hot minute till Captain finds Plasma there. Till Captain makes it to ATS.
Captain is going to Sank though right now, so probably won't be too long.
But
It'll be like 10 minutes.
we definitely have a race, let's say it like this. It's definitely going to be a good one now, because this is going to be tight.
What's in Vault?
Oh my god, what's that light suit? Well, maybe we won't have a light suit in Airy.
That certainly looks like a suit.
That is a light suit, yes indeed. That is go mode for them. There is one in dungeon. There is an artifact in dungeon. This seat was definitely not. No, we've seen phasing suit. Phasing suit is in Transport Access Fendrana. But this seat was definitely not a baby seat. This seat was painful on so many levels. Yep, okay, Reggie skipping checks means they definitely know they're in go mode. How much artifacts does Reggie have right now?
5.
I can't see it. 5. We got Ice Runs East. We got Elite Control Access.
Dungeon, Grapple Guardian,
Dungeon, Grapple
Dynamo
Guardian,
Works,
Dynamo
Sank
Works,
Entrance.
and Sank Entrance. That's the 4 that are missing. So yeah, we really just pick up... I don't know if Reggie has any SDKs remaining for Bash. But now Bash probably just wants to push down Reggie's artifacts as fast as possible.
Ooh, Cap has come to Torvis after finding that boost ball.
Ooh.
I mean, I don't think he'll stay here long, but we're definitely going to see a few checks here. Which, I mean, is required since we have to do Profane Path and Sentinel's Path, so it's not bad, but it keeps Arrow away from Plasma for longer.
Yeah, and Arrow is basically on a point where we can't really do anything else. In the meantime, Reggie got the 1 cycle on a Mega Pirate. The scene has been terrible. I mean, What do you expect after I gent? Bash and Reggie just entered Go mode. Cap, sadly, is still a bit away from their Go mode. So Bash will probably just hunt down Reggie's artifacts as fast as possible so Reggie can finish. Because I don't think Reggie has any more SDKs remaining. Let me take a look at the remaining SDKs.
PCA.
Was PCA, Profane Path, MQB, we got that probably right now?
Yeah, I mean, we've got an MQB PCA.
Yeah, okay, so Reggie really just has to pick up Phase and Suit, which is right around the corner after doing PPC climb.
Yeah, Bash just has, I think it's Profane Path Hydro Chamber storage left for SDKs.
Is Bash on 7?
Yep.
Then yes, definitely. Oh no, that was unlucky. But was able to recover there. Reggie gotta be careful not to get King of the Hill by the turret. Yeah, but the logic chain and the BK amount really just wasn't the best. That was really just painful, I have to say. Tank entrance is probably going to be the worst artifact to hunt down. I guess actually this route's in okay. Because looking at the remaining artifacts, we have Dungeon, we have Sacrificial Chamber, that's right next to each other. We have Dynamo Works, which Bash just got. So it's Sank entrance, and then Bash has Bash only has Alpha Block and Profane Path left. Wait, did Bash shoot a missile to stop the Alpha Block? I never knew that was the thing.
Yeah, I never knew that either.
So now we're going to boost, basically to boost off the spider track and try to get on the side of the statue. There we go, nicely done. Oh wow, okay, that's cool. That's a cool bonk. We have no idea where supers are. That's actually a very good question. Where are Echo Supers? Are they really like on Spider Guardian or something? I mean, we're going to see in the credits. But yeah, I think it's fair to assume that this is probably a GG. I do not think that Aaron Captain will have the chance to catch this up.
No. Cap still has to make it down to ATS.
Yeah, and they are just way further in cleanup.
Yep. We're out of bounds here. I guess, yeah, we can do this to get to Grapple Guardian faster without having to go through the other room. I don't know what it's called because it doesn't have an item.
I mean, the annoying thing is the light and plasma are basically right next to each other. Wait, we're not doing Grapple Guardian?
We realize now. Yeah, you do need to do Grapple Guardian. Also, nice high five.
I don't like the idea of us doing cleanup, artifact cleanup on Best Seed Rollers side. Would you really go for checks?
Two synchronized Grapple Guardian fights. Let me open this up. I think Cap is just gonna head out to Light Torvus here because we're probably gonna be going to Sank immediately afterwards. But unfortunately, we're kind of at like the exact wrong place to get Light Suit and Plasma because it's at the other end of Sank. Unless we do have Echo.
So we could go for ATS. We could go to ATS.
That doesn't really make much sense to do right now since we still have checks in that area.
Yeah, Captain just never went into Sank. Again, we left Sank off. We left Sank off for quite some time. But we really just did not have the chance to not let Sank off because the other regions just had too much progression.
Oh, is Cap doing lower Torvus checks here?
It looks like it, yes.
That is not going to be good for them. Like, you know, Plasma's most likely not down here due to Grav Boost being Plasma locked.
I mean, Reggie is about to enter final boss, especially he has to pick up Sank entrance. And then Bash himself should only have Profane Path left. No, wait, Bash didn't pick up Alpha Storage. Like Alpha.
Oh. That's right, yeah. He did not.
I guess I guess they're just feeling so much behind that they need to let Reggie finish ASAP. But even then, that's like so much more extra time that Bash needs to get back there.
Yeah, I would say.
Well, I was about to say maybe we saved. Maybe we have a pivot save there, because that would change a lot of things.
Yeah, maybe. Well, we could take Sank entrance and then just go straight down to Hydro Chamber storage. Because we can go to Torvis pretty quickly from there.
But if we would like to do that, we should have probably picked up Profane Path as well. I don't see a reason why we are not picking up Profane Path right here. Besides of feeling behind and trying to push Reggie through as fast as possible. Gotta be careful with those turrets, they eat E-tanks for breakfast. Oh, the box blocked one of the missiles. That's the wrong suit proximity hint we wanna have.
That wasn't even a suit. It was Spider Ball him.
Bye bye cannon. Let's go move for Reggie. Okay, yeah, so we did pivot safe and lower Torvis. Okay, so with the pivot save, I can absolutely agree for the play to get Reggie out of to get Reggie into go mode as fast as possible. Even though Profane Path is still gonna be long. Well, actually, we can go through the trans. Oh no, we're starting in landing side. That's not as good. That's not optimal. Also, yeah, hello replay.
I start.
With landing side start, having Profane Path not done with landing side start is really annoying. Because that's more of a trip than you would think. Also, it looks like Captain's going towards the right direction. And that's Impact Crater for Reggie. Final boss. So for the final bosses for Prime, We have two phases of Metroid Prime. We have Metroid Prime Exo and Metroid Prime Essence. While Exo is focusing on requiring all 4 beams, Essence will normally focus on having all the visors and phasing suit. More experienced players can skip the visor requirements, but the phasing suit is the jumping point there. So what we can already see Reggie do here is we can do a AI manipulation where Exo will constantly spam their melee attack, which means Reggie can easily dodge the melee attack that's incoming and can get a free hit for that. Hitting the run by shot? Yes, let's go. It's the smartest play. Like, for this seed it isn't, but normally logic-wise this is the correct play. You don't want to go through ADS if you have all of the other checks of sank in logic. And we never got like Spider's Treasure or anything. So I can't really say that I dislike the play. It's just that the randomizer doesn't like it. I'd like to know if Plasma and Lightsuit were hinted on Kobold. I'd like to really know that. I genned it. I was the one to gen the seed. Oh, Cap taking the way back. Oh, Cap's picking up the STK here. No, the artifact, never mind. The problem with the screw attack method is that you can easily fall through the floor here, which is why most people prefer to do the instant unmorph. But Cap got it relatively quick, so nicely done. Me, Jay. I jumped the seat. And that's Exo down. That only leaves us with Essence. Where's Bash going? Oh, did we open up the block? And yes, that is faster. Yeah, it seems like Bra's internet connection is causing some issues. So for Prime Essence, we need to wait for Essence to lay a phase on Pit, which gives us the option to use phase and student switch into hyper mode, which is the only way how we can damage Essence. That's also why we have that phase and suit requirement. So there's two tactics we're going to use for this fight. There's attack cancels, and then there will be pool cancels. Attack cancels are mostly made to hold Essence in place, so Essence can't get near to the corpse of the exoskeleton, because if that happens, Essence would just not lay a pool but swap to the next phase, which we call pools, call pool skips. But now we're going to do pool cancels, which means we'll shoot hyper mode. In the second, or in the frame, we leave the pool, which doesn't drain the pool. And after some decent shots of it, we can easily spray down Essence, and that is G for Reggie. That is G for Reggie with a race time of 2 hours, 10 minutes, 22 seconds. And now it looks like Bash is on their way for final bosses. I still want to know where Echo Supers are. I don't think they're in Airy. We needed them a lot earlier, the dwarves. Oh yeah, Bash has to do super skip again. Where are Echo Supers though? We have like nearly full cleared both games. They must be like in the very spot that we did not check. It could be Poisoned Bog, yeah, I guess. But then that would have been terrible with Light Suit. At this point, you would probably go for the Screw Attack bounce. I think that's a lot more easy. That's a lot easier.
Oh, okay, I am back.
Let's go.
Okay. Yeah, I've never seen the BSJ done on this side of the thing. You always just do it on the other side. So, because there's not a ceiling there that you're hitting your head on. Ooh, did we fall down? We did.
Yeah, we accept that. We don't have to do that much ether jumps, and if you have the experience with ether jumping or with echoes out of bounds in general, you should be perfectly fine. One more door to transition, that should be it.
He's not accidentally using screw attack right there like I always do. I always use screw attack, specifically right there while doing the super skip.
Plasma was
Jake
an
and-
ATS with Light Suit involved.
Cap will get that soon, but kind of just in time for Bash to finish anyways, so...
Cap will get light. Oh yeah, we're getting. Yeah, we might get ATS. I don't think we're maybe we're going to see Light Suit.
If we can get this instant morph quickly, we might be able to, yeah, see it. But Echo's final bosses are considerably faster than the ones for Prime, so this will go a lot faster than Reggie's final bosses did. This is only going to take like 4 minutes. If we get centered, it'll take like 6, but as long as we don't get bad RNG, we usually don't get centered with a certain amount of skill. Oh, whoa, that was a weird instant morph. Cap didn't instant morph onto the bomb slot, but got onto the spider ball track.
And there we are, Emperor in. That was.
I forgot Cannon was there.
I think I think all runners are going to be happy that this seed is over.
So yeah, Bash did lose that cannon earlier.
But that is not the biggest issue.
Yeah. It only loses a little bit of time here. And here, Arrow is gonna get Plasma, but like, only have it for a couple of minutes before the race is over.
Yeah. This could have been a lot closer if Cap would have not gone back into Torvus. Arrow's just doing happy jumps there. Finally getting out of BK hell. Oh, and Cap will see light soon.
And also, Arrow took a long time to get Light Beam. Considering we went to Fendrana. Well, we went through Magmore and then came back to Chozo once. So we went to Fendrana and picked up Space Jump, and we still didn't get Light Beam that time. And
Also,
then we came back to Chozo again.
Yeah.
Before finding Light Beam, so it took a while for them to get Light Beam, which in turn meant Dark Beam as well. So
also, now to the most important question, bro. Will we get centered? Or will we see a clean DS4 skip? To be honest, after the performance of Bash and Reggie today, I think we can expect a clean DS4 skip.
Yeah, and we have Annihilator, which makes things considerably easier. Well, at least there'll be go mode before the race finishes. Oh, that does not look good. Yep, that's just bad luck right there.
That was unfortunate, yeah.
Sometimes Dark Samus can just decide that she doesn't want to put up her shield, and then you just get centered no matter what you do.
Yeah. Though even with standard, this is not gonna alter the result of this race.
Yeah, it just means final bosses take a couple more minutes. That's all.
Yeah. Which means Captain and Arrow just entered go mode.
See what artifacts and SDKs they have remaining. I mean, they're not gonna finish before Bash, but probably Dungeon and Sack. No, they already did Sack. Dungeon.
Dark Samus can't. Dark Samus will not come down again after this one. We've reached the threshold where Dark Samus can't come down again. So this is about to be over. So get your GGs ready. And that's time. That is a GG for Bash with a race time of 2 hours, 90 minutes, 56 seconds. And an immediate forfeit of Team Best Seat Rollers. Let's see if we can get the folks in here for a nice interview. Some nice chatting after they got bullied. Hey! Hey! GG!
GG's.
GG. This was so bad.
I know.
Oh, you wanna know how bad this is, Reggie? I just got plasma.
They just entered Go mode.
Yeah, we just
God.
entered go mode. I have sat for a combined almost hour of this seed. Despite being near full cleared minus plasma checks.
All right, so I'm looking at Captain's
Yeah.
inventory. Yeah, you don't have supers. Are they where we think they are?
Checka.
Yeah, of course.
Checka.
Absolutely they were.
We figured that
Where-
out. We figured it out, and then we
Yeah,
saw
I
the hint
knew.
after we figured it out because Captain went to Boost Guardian.
Wait,
Mhm.
I thought we had
Yep.
Chica hinted dead.
No, Chica was
No,
supers.
Chicka was super missiles.
Where was the Chica hint itself? Because I never.
Lower
It was
Torvus.
also in Lower Torvus. So it was, the Chica hint was locking itself.
Yeah. By
Both-
that point,
both
I
the
was like
Chica-
just searching for plasma. I figured it wasn't going to be locked by supers, but
Yeah,
Or-
it was in ATS. Yeah, we just discovered ATS in Light Suit.
Yeah, I just got
2
it
minutes
back.
ago. We
So-
did not route this seed correctly.
So
I mean,
There's
I don't-
not a correct way.
I don't think any of us.
There is.
did.
Yeah, there's
like we
no-
won, but I mean,
Well, I told Captain about an hour ago. I'm like, this
I don't
seed is
know.
going to come down to who gets plasma first.
trust me, you guys have no idea how hilarious it was. You guys need to rewatch the video.
I mean, I will be as usual.
that early
Just
game
listen.
was so bad. Also,
Where
I
was
lost
that?
5
so
minutes.
bad.
Arrow, I lost 5 minutes because I just booked it to Great Temple, and then I got bombs while I was in Great Temple. I'm like, oh, Violet's not going to be here, so I had to restart.
Oh, I did the same thing.
Oh,
Same thing. Same
Oh,
thing.
right, Captain's the Echoes player. Sorry,
Yeah.
Captain's Echoes player.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
yeah, no.
Oh my goodness.
yeah, the Violet wasn't really what killed me.
Oh.
It was the lack of light beam.
Yeah.
Because I think what happened is Arrow got Space Jump and then turned around and didn't go
I
straight
got
to
space
labs.
jump and turned around.
Yeah,
Mm.
I wall crawled to skip light beam, and that ended up saving like so much. Like that was a
yeah,
huge relief.
that was.
Oh yeah, light beam was huge early.
That
It
was
my
like
last
a
location
huge.
that.
there was
So-
a small chance that that ice beam was going to be in storage A. So I was like, I hope to God it's just in mine shaft.
Yeah, when I got the knowledge about Ice Beam and got light and then immediately dark afterwards, I also went straight for Mine Shaft on my way out of Sank.
Yeah.
Which I'm glad I did because that was like the only correct move I made all day.
Dark Torvus Temple, and I found all my Torvus keys like hintless too. I don't even know where the Torvus key hint was. I'm guessing that was
also in Lower
Also
Torvus.
Also in lower
Oh my
Torvus.
God!
And you're
Wait,
not.
see,
You're,
that's so
you're,
bad.
you're gonna love this.
So-
You,
That's so bad.
you're gonna love this. You know where the third key is?
Oh, I found all of them. There's
Oh, you
Cursed
found all of them,
Lake,
yeah.
O'Lear and
O'Lear.
shoot.
Freaking O'Lear. You would
Yeah,
have to have
O'Lear,
gone
Cursed
all the way
Lake.
back around from
Yeah.
O'Lear to the
Yeah.
front of Torvus without going through the statue logically.
yeah.
So, Reggie.
I
So
was,
the
I
best-
was suspicious because that I never went to Culling Chamber until I was like more or less like on the run to Plasma. So then I'm like, oh, maybe O'Lear has like
wow.
something.
Oh, I'm seeing
So-
the rest. Oh, hey Arrow. Guess what?
What?
You would have had to fight OP.
That's where
Yep.
the last one. I was on
There's
my
a-
way.
Yeah.
The remaining
It was
keys were
PCA.
in PCA, Profane Path, MQB, and Hydro Chamber Storage. So I would have had to fight Alpha Blog.
Ah.
Oh yeah, and
So-
then Annihilator was technically Supers locked too.
Uh,
Or no,
yeah.
sorry, no, it was
no.
it was Emerald locked. Sorry,
Yes,
it was
Yeah.
it was Boost locked, but Boost was in Sand Canyon.
because there is always progression in Underground Tunnel.
Yeah,
I
Um,
got Captain had Emerald immediately because I immediately wall boosted Gallery Tunnel. I'm
Yeah.
like, I'm not leaving this behind.
Yeah. I was really uncomfortable because like it wasn't until like the 25-minute mark that Reggie was out of BK. I'm like, okay, like what the heck?
Yeah, I
Then
also
nothing
felt
was
very
being
bad.
found. I'm just like,
Yeah, this
what
scene
is
was
going
so
on?
weird.
So
I
think
was
what
also
they're
being
doing is-
like, I
Go
was
ahead,
also
go
being
ahead.
like, time for it's like, all right, preparing for VMRs after Watery Hall because I have like 4 or 5 E tanks already. Oh, Varia suit on the way. Okay, never
Here's
mind.
Varia.
Never mind.
That was
So
unfortunate.
I
What
should
really
have
came down. Sorry, you go first.
I should have done the wall crawl sooner because I was just like, well, I'm waiting. I'm like, wait, I can just go get this probably on SJ because I just need to get onto like the cannonball thing and then I'm fine.
Yeah.
And so I could have gotten it. I could have gotten the early power bombs a bit sooner than that had I realized it. But I'm still glad that like I was like, wait, I just do Robert and just wall crawl NSJ and go get this, because then that gives me a huge cushion to like get potentially Ice Beam and other progression while I'm waiting on Reggie to catch up on his checks.
Yeah,
and
that-
I think
And that saved us for sure.
Yeah, the hints were absolute trash too, because like all the always hints came up first, and it was besides Chick Up, the one hint and the two hints we really needed, and it was all stuff by that point I'd mostly picked up, save for Ice Beam and Super Missiles.
Yeah, that Ice Beam hint was pretty big. Knowing that Ice Beam was an Aegon that early on, really, I mean, it really encourages you to go for that.
yeah, because
NSJ.
I only ended up sitting there for like a minute or two. I was like, well, I'll be up a few minutes. I'll go take a bathroom break. 5 seconds after I leave, oh, here's Ice Beam. Oh, well.
So what was interesting was Arrow and Reggie were both waiting in Rune Run on Morph. Arrow got Morph like 7 to 8 minutes earlier.
Oh.
So Arrow had like a giant cushion already for
'cause
clearing Chozo.
I lost 5 minutes from that reset, because then I had to go back. I had to go back to get that spider ball, because I was like, Junction Site has something.
So the biggest difference was Captain saved before going into Great
Yeah.
Temple.
Yep.
But now here comes the thing. Both teams got got Light Beam simultaneously. You high five
wow.
for Light Beam.
That's incredible.
Wow.
So Reggie,
I felt so late to that Light Beam because I last location did. I even thought Thardus first.
also
I did
Reggie,
too. I did third skip to check quarantine monitor and then did reverse labs. Saw the
came in
SD
from-
key
I
and I
came
was
in
like,
from the-
well, guess we're doing
like
dark
we said,
labs.
I got SJ and Canyon, so I turned around. And I went into Thardus from the back, so I was like, well, I gotta fight Thardus to get out of here. Clean Thardus fight, thankfully. Even got a super missile snipe, which was nice.
so
and then-
really was
Really was just that plasma beam.
I felt super late getting both space jumps.
Yes, you
Same.
were.
Same.
Like Arrow got Echo Space Jump at I think 30 minutes, 35 minutes.
I didn't
Reggie
get
got
until,
Echo
like,
Space
53.
Jump at 55 minutes.
Oh,
we were
gosh.
it was early game was unbelievably slow for us.
Oh, it was for us too. Like when I finally got stuff to be able to start moving, I'm like, oh gosh, do I Chozo clean up? Do I Magmore? What do I do? I chose Magmore, which got the space jump, but I was like, oh, none of this feels good.
I was pretty proud of that tower chamber wall boost, though.
It was, yeah. I was also like, you can
It was
wall boost
nothing.
it very
I was
hard.
I was preparing to wall boost that, but then I ended up coming through with bombs.
I just found it hilarious how both players came into Fen, both players ready to push into Fen, and both players are sitting there, gosh damn it, training chamber, and going back to training chamber and finding those supers.
Yeah, that was
And those were
huge.
important.
Making sure that those were had for that light beam. Oh my god.
Yeah.
If I wouldn't have had those, I would have been so
Very mad.
Oh wait, where
Because-
was Super Missiles? Yeah.
It was
Training chamber access.
Oh,
Yeah, training chamber
wow.
access.
The funniest thing is both Prime players had like immediate access to it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Because
we
you
found
had
grapple beam
grapple,
early.
you had grapple, you had wave beam, both players. So
I was
both
very
players
sus
was
of, like,
already
Wait for
fine.
morph, but
I was very sus of Upper Furnace when I was clearing out
I was
Chozo because I
too.
was like, we have everything logically for this without space jump.
Yeah, I definitely
Yeah.
need to do some. I need to do some training over the holidays, cause Jay, bro,
I-
you're
I-
next. So
Yeah. And for us, that's a must win. We have to win that one to stay alive.
Yep, and
So-
if we and I feel like we have to win that one to also stay alive.
Oh.
Because I don't feel like winning against Bash and Reggie. I'm honest. I feel like winning
I've
against Lion
noticed
Feisty.
between this race and the Prime tournament, me and Reggie route very similarly, which sometimes puts me at a disadvantage because Reggie's got a bit better movement thanks to the 80% running and stuff.
That was really something nice to watch. Was even though you had the cushion of Reggie getting more really late,
The seed is like, it doesn't matter.
Reggie catched ever so slightly up on you.
Yeah,
And then
yeah.
you two got light beam on the same moment, and this is where Reggie took the lead because Bash already did like the whole sequence break for dark beam and got ice beam already.
And already had ice
Yeah.
beam, so I was sitting in research core for a little bit.
So I was sitting
that
there
point-
when. Sorry, when me and Bra realized Bash was doing the sequence break, we were like, "Oh, that's huge! That's Ice Beam!" Okay, please, Reggie, for the love of God, remember this is out of logic. Don't go for Ice Beam, please.
No,
And
that's
it
why.
worked.
That's why I was so focused. I was like, I can get into Thardis. I have logical access to Quarantine Monitor. And then I just fought Thardis, and then I wanted to do labs specifically. And the moment I found that light beam, I took off.
Yeah. And after that light beam, I spent a collective about 30 minutes just sitting over time. I sat only for a couple minutes in research core, but I was actually sitting in front of Storage Depot A waiting for plasma. I was like, just in case. I think my
Reggie
pivot
was-
save was back in where did I put the pivot save? Hall of the Elders? Yeah.
Oh, you don't have phase on either.
Well, we know where it is. I saw. I
Okay.
know where it is. I
Okay.
just got plasma.
Oh, that's right. You
as
only
she
just got
finished.
plasma.
Yeah, we know where Phazon is. I was
Yeah,
just doing lower mines first. That's
we
like I
had-
get plasma on the way out.
Based on what the remaining keys look like in the chat here, our path to go mode actually wouldn't have been that far. Like we probably would have been done in like 20, 25 minutes.
Yeah, because
Since we didn't need we could get away without Cobalt Translator and by extension
And
super
supers.
missiles.
I'm assuming
Captain-
I'm assuming you never grabbed supers or cobalt. So
So Cobalt was.
oh,
in
we know where it is.
Grounds.
We got a hinted. We got a hint. We knew where we knew it was
that's
there.
right. So I did grab it, and I was gonna be like, I'll try to wall crawl for this, but there's that beam hint in Defiled Shrine. So I'm like, maybe this is Annihilator. But then I screwed it up and didn't load the. I didn't like unsecretize the room first, and
Yeah.
so I was like, well, that's fine. I'll just see if this is Annihilator, and if not, then I'll just like risk not getting Cobalt. But all at that point, Cobalt would have done for us was like somehow like potentially if like the chicken hint was on there, but it wasn't.
yeah.
Which is like,
Or if Spider Guardian was hard required.
Well,
if there
which,
was a key
I mean,
in there.
it technically was because of that SDK
The artifact in the tunnel, yeah, which I screw attack skipped for.
Yeah, which by the way, I completely forgot to go get that when I was doing my second pass through sync, so I had to backtrack to go get it and then come back.
Now here comes the a bit sad part, Captain. I hate to bring this message to you, but you got boost a minute after Bash.
A minute after. Oh wow! So
Wow.
we were both
You
late
two
to
were
boost.
so close to Bash, and we were like, okay, this is getting close. Like I was
Yeah.
sitting there. We should go to Sank right
Oh,
here
it
because
really
Sank
was.
hasn't been touched at all. Like
Yeah,
we got
I
buffed
think,
and that's
I
it.
think what
It
threw me
really
to
was just that plasma beam. Sheesh.
What really decided this race and made it so one-sided in the end was Captain decided to go take that boost and go into Torvus Plaza and go into Torvus. While
yeah.
Bash
I was-
went into
Yeah,
went into
Captain
Sank.
chased
But, I
the
mean-
supers. Chased
Yeah.
the supers.
I did the check
It-
then like stuff. Well, first I did Sank in case it was like before supers, but then also like I was routing that on my way to Torvus. So basically I was risking orphaning Warrior's Walk and Storage C, though I could have gone, I guess, both. I would just have to like head reset doing it, but so I'm thankful that it was in Sank just like in ATS because that could have been such a long. That could have come down to like, oh, if it was Torvus first, then that would have given the lead to.
Also,
Well-
shout out to Arrow, just doing happy jumps. And the moment he hears that he gets plasma, he's just sitting there in front of MQA. Yes, let's go! I can move. Yes.
I was like, I can finally move after like 40 minutes.
Yeah, I mean, it didn't help that I was sitting in BK for like 20 minutes waiting on Light Beam because I don't know those skips. Although, like I said, training is in order over the holidays.
At the
Yeah,
training
and
chamber.
and that also
Training chamber.
yeah, I think Baha was talking about that, and you can also use that to skip the Aegon keys, so it's a good trick to learn.
It's the Aegon Temple secret wall is really nice to have.
Yeah, I can't remember the last time I've done it NSJ because
Can you
People-
even do it?
Can you even do it?
I don't.
on
Oh
stream?
no, I don't. Oh, sorry, no. I was just, I guess, just thinking.
We just
oh,
went
Aegon
on.
Temple.
Everyone just
No,
went
you
a while in SJ today.
You have to use Robert if you're NSJ, I think.
Yeah, pretty much. I think the
But,
particularly brutal thing about this seed was that also Screw Attack was in Elite Research. So you're not getting
I
that for a
felt
long
very
time.
good getting that. I felt very good when I got that. I'm like, okay, that feels good.
Yeah. Well, Arrow Captain, you already knew what kind of stuff I'd gen.
Yeah.
Can I have the first seed back?
I was sitting there like thinking to myself when you guys started, like in the moment you guys pressed go, I looked back on both sessions because I have like both sessions on the on one of the monitors, and I saw Reggie wasn't connecting. I was sitting there, damn it, the race started. I don't think I can text Reggie that he's not connected.
Yeah,
Reggie
it's fine. It
realized
looks
it.
like there was problems all across the board with that first one, so it's fine.
But then I was
Yeah.
like, okay, we're really now we're throwing away the seed where Prime is getting the blessing of early space jump. Oh, I can feel Prime's not getting space jump in the next seed.
Yeah, the first seed opening was actually really nice because I was given a power bomb right as I rushed GFMC. I mean, I would have just turned around and gone for like comm area and stuff, but not the case, unfortunately. Just not our fate.
It was kind of sad that Space Jump was in Canyon because we had Ice and Wave NSJ, and I was like, it could have been like so many places in Mines that would have been amazing, but of course it had to just be right there.
Well, yeah, I'm also just gonna point out that space jump was lucky because that light beam was reachable logical NSJ.
I said that. I was like, oh, I could have gotten this in SJ.
I think what's going on here is we're playing this like the seeds are supposed to be absolute trash, and we're going for the one-offs.
No. There is no defending this seed. This seed was a logical
bad.
disaster.
Yeah, what I mean by that is that we're going for the one-offs, expecting all the one-offs to be the correct answer, but they're just not in this case. They're in the much more reasonable locations, and we just didn't pick those today, honestly.
So I'm sitting here looking at the current standings, right? I'm looking at these, and with the amount of races left, I think the only team that's probably locked right now in our group is Fizy Nye.
Yeah, we still need to race them, but yeah.
They still have 2 races left. They win one of them, they lock it. There's still there's still a world where there's a giant 4-2 tie.
I was about to say there's still a world if you guys beat us and we beat Nye and Fizy and Bash and Reggie beat Nye and Fizy and go 6-0. Then we have a 4-2, 4-2, 4-2, and we have like three teams that need to play for the next record.
Oh dear.
Yeah, things can get interesting.
Also, I think this is the 3rd race out of the 3 we've done where like endgame was just so weird in terms of cleanup, where I'm just like, what order do I like do Reggie's stuff? Because then Reggie was like, so I don't know if this ended up being faster or not, but
yeah, I wanted to talk about this.
So I saved and then warped to do the sync entrance dive just to get Reggie to final bosses, which is why I pivoted out of Lower Torvis before having done Alpha Blog.
Yeah, that was something I also I disagreed on. I thought it, like in my opinion, it would have been probably faster to kill Alpha Block, take the key, save warp, and then get Sank Entrance, because you could have just on the way back to Great Temple, you could have just instantly picked up Profane Path and just went Great Temple.
It's still some of times. So like ultimately, I don't like it would have had Reggie finish. Like what I did let Reggie finish sooner, but I don't know if it actually.
It's like,
well,
how much time would have
overall?
As soon as we saw that Reggie finish right after I got Plasma, I'm just typing in. Reggie finished before I got Plasma, and I was like, I just typed in Bash End Our Suffering finish.
Yeah. Yeah, that was a rough seed.
Funny enough,
2 big bottlenecks.
We had like
this actually. Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead.
That was not the first the first BK hell in this tournament. We had like in our very first race, Bra was doing pirate laps in Aegon, and was just randomly like, I have Screw Tech, Jay. Let me just walk through to Storage C and see if it is something cool. Oh my god, it's your Wave Beam. And the enemy team got Wave Beam a minute after Bra finished.
Wow.
Oh,
so
dang.
basically, I was last to finish, and in a 2-hour seat, they didn't get Wave Beam. They only got Wave Beam like, shortly before I finished.
Something else that's actually funny to note with our group, for our race against Jay and Bra, if Jay and Bra wins, the top 3 is locked. no matter
Yep.
what happens.
If me and Bra win against you guys, that is me,
The
Nye,
top
and
three is locked.
me,
Yeah.
Nizy, me, Bra, Nizy, and Reggie and Bash in brackets. That was like, okay, Bra, listen. We're all friends in this group, which is terrible because I feel
Yeah.
bad for it. But
Yeah.
we really need to kick Captain and Arrow in the butt. We really need to just win against them.
It'll keep us from it would keep us from our repeat appearance in the brackets.
But I guess
Right,
Rando will be Rando.
I mean,
No.
randoed here. Holy crap!
I have to head out. But GG's, everyone.
Same.
Yeah, I'm
What
I'm
a
so
terrible
sorry
seed.
for that seed.
Why are you apologizing? Jay should be the one apologizing.
Yeah.
Nah, I stopped that.
Yeah, Jay, I might have to officially sign you as our official weekly roller after we get back to these New Year's.
Oh, I'm down for
gosh.
that. I'm down for that.
I'm excited for
That
one
was
week.
hilarious. Last time when I was on comms with Arrow was like, you know, with this kind of seed, if you gen something like this again, we have to make you a member of the best seed rollers.
Just an honorary member at that point.
Oh
I'd welcome,
god.
I'd allow it. But yeah, again, GG's, Reggie, and Bash, congratulations and good luck.
Yep.
Thank
Good
you.
luck with the
Thanks.
rest of the races.
Yeah.
We'll see y'all later.
Yep.
Anything else you guys want to mention?
I think it's just me and Captain left.
Stop
Yeah.
giving me late screw attacks. I hate it.
Yeah.
Oh my
Uh,
gosh.
Don't put supers in Torvis, please. Or put him in a better Torvis spot, please.
Put them no longer on Chica. Okay, I think I can manage that. I'll put Dark Visor on Chica just to make sure.
Oh, wonderful. All right, I gotta be out too. Have a good day,
Yeah.
folks. Enjoy your weekend and have a great holiday.
Yeah. Likewise to or echoing Captain sentiments here.
Have a
We
nice
got a
holidays,
match
guys.
tonight. We got Check the Tree versus Unthought of Name on SpeedGaming 2 in about 7 hours. So that'll be good.
Also, in chat, you have the current brackets. We're nearly done with the group phase. We're coming close to the end, and after that, we're going into the bracket stage where we'll have a double KO single elimination bracket. Also, if you want to, you have the runners in there. They all suffered through the season. They performed wonderful. Leave them a follow. Also, you have Bra and Jeff in there. Thanks again for Jeff for helping us out with taking notes for the run. Otherwise than that, I guess we'll see you all next mission.
Bye bye.